The following announcement is paid for by the Wrestling with Nerds.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I don't know why, but you are.
This honky tonk man, greatest intercontinental champion of all time, and you're watching Wrestling with Nerds podcast. Yes, that's my favorite. Shake, rattle, and roll.
What's going on, wrestling fans, and welcome to this very special episode of the Wrestling with Nerds podcast. We are coming to you live from our respective war rooms. It is draft day for the Wrestling with Nerds podcast. We are taking all male, female tag teams from all American-based promotions, putting them in a Google Doc, and we are going to pick our rosters. We have 10 rounds. 3 picks each. Let's kind of get through this as best as possible, as civil as possible, because it's going to get heated when some people get taken off the boards that other people have on their draft boards. There's men, women, and tag teams. Those are our selections. In whatever order you want them to take, those are your parameters, basically. But let's bring in the other two GMs of the day. Let's start off with the guy up north, just south of Canada, soon to be Canada. What's going on?
You mean soon to
TJ?
be America, as we're just gonna absorb them? What's up, brother? I got me in my war room here. The dogs are over here giving me their best opinions, as you can see. Y'all have got me semi confused with this list. You've got people from tag teams in singles competition availability.
It's
are we
because
deleting them all?
Because you could split them up. If you don't want them as the tag team, you could split them up and take them separately.
But then are we deleting the tag team from selection?
Yes.
Okay. And now this is all current. I meant to ask these questions prior,
These are
but I
all
figure we'll get them now.
current as
All
of
current.
last week, yes. As
So
of last
like
week,
no
they're
Brock
current.
Lesnar.
I think he was listed under the free agent status, so I did put him in.
There's a free agent stud. Jesus Christ.
So I threw him under Raw to make it easier. Just like John Cena, he's under Raw. Just like The Rock, he's under SmackDown. Somebody didn't
That's
look at the
NXT.
list.
Well, I mean, it's a very big list, okay? We've
Yeah.
got, just for everybody at home, so you can know what we're looking at, because I don't know if you can see it.
No,
We
they
have
can't.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, I can find the scroll bar, AEW, TNA.
Go look at AEW's men's roster.
Well, yeah, and
Go how far
mind
down that
you,
goes.
the AEW roster goes to the floor. Like,
To be fair, though, the AEW roster includes Ring of Honor.
well, correct. I mean, at this point, that's kind of implied, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But yeah,
yeah, it took me about 4 hours. We're okay. We're fine. We're good.
I wish we had your pop-up thing to see our draft picks.
You're gonna have to just turn on the show, because yeah,
I
it's
can't have us.
I meant like when you do it, like you and Susie do like your movie top 10 order.
Oh.
We have this.
I do have that.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to turn on the show to see it.
I can't. I only
Okay.
got 2 screens, dog. I can't have the board up, us up, and the show up.
You have a
I'm
phone
sick.
and just mute it.
There's so much things.
Good call. Good call.
We all grab our phone.
Because that's what I have. I have my phone up mostly for the view since I get everything. But Ryan, how is the guru doing this morning?
A lot better than I was doing at the end of the week. I'm feeling like a human being again.
That was me at the beginning of the week.
I'm just hurting. So, Ryan, kind of, if I missed anything with the rules wise, please help me out there.
I don't think you missed anything. 1 male, 1 female, 1 tag team each round. Each of us we pick all 3 at the same time at our pick selection. Snake draft. If you want,
I'm always second. I'm always second.
if you want a tag team, take a tag team. If you want to split the tag team, you can split the tag team. 10 rounds. So yeah, let's get started. We did do a random drawing. We did 16 times random for Ric Flair and I guess and then John Cena if you want to count it as that one. And luckily enough, AJ got the first round number 1 overall pick, followed by TJ's number 2, and I am number 3.
I'm number 2 because I'm the shit.
So with that, I ring the order. The 2025 GM draft is officially open.
And do we need like a dun 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 dun, like how they do the?
Should have made that a soundboard before we started so we could keep hitting it.
I mean, since he's not on here, we could do this.
Oh God! Oh God!
All right. I like it.
I'm stunned.
I like it.
All right. So the picks are in for the 3 that I have. And the first one going off the board is Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Now, mind you, for everybody watching at home, everything is going to shift because we're punching everything in as you see it. My first woman coming off the board is Mommy Rhea Ripley. And I am going to piss Ryan off with this pick. From AEW, the tag team. I still want to call him the Revival, so I kind of apologize.
Oh,
for
you
this,
think
but
FTR was making it by me either? Really?
FTR.
Like, you had no hope getting third, dog.
All right.
Did anybody ever answer my manager question?
No.
If you want a manager, you draft a manager.
Well, no, I mean, like, for Roman, do you get Paul?
No.
Oh.
If you want a manager, you draft a manager.
Can we take that in place of a tag team? In late rounds.
All right. Those are my 3. I'm happy with those. I think that's a pretty good round number 1. TJ?
Huh. I wouldn't have said the pick is in, dog. I won't lie, you threw my draft board up a little because I didn't expect Cody Rhodes to be sitting here. Wow. Bet you everybody at home didn't expect this to be as hard of a decision, but when you have a roster selection of this
Magnitude,
magnitude, Yeah, and I'm gonna do Ryan a solid, and I'm gonna feed him a Cody Rhodes availability and put the pressure on him. But with my first selection for this, I'm gonna go a little, maybe not quite left field, but it's gonna feel like it. I'm taking Damian Priest, number 1 overall male draft pick to TJ's mode.
Now, for everybody watching at home, spelling is very bad for me, so I apologize.
And then I go ahead and delete this, right?
Yep.
Delete! No, cutting doesn't do it. Where's the delete button? You're gone. Now for the lady of the hour. She's newly minted. I'm going Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. Bye-bye. No more board for you.
Timeout.
What?
I know we have part-time people in here, but what if they're under contract, just not active?
Like Alexa?
Yeah,
Check
She's
your
on the
board.
list.
she's on the board.
She's below Tiffy.
Oh, okay.
Because, I'm pretty sure Alexa would be wrestling if she could. We might see her here in a couple weeks. I don't know. Also, though, I think Ryan was more leaning towards Charlotte Flair, but that's just me.
He's on the board too.
Now for a tag team.
TG, just give me a second when you name it before you delete it so I can copy it over.
Oh,
You're good. I've been faster than you because I figured you were going with those picks. Well, Damien kind of messed me up.
well, I want to keep it interesting.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be helping each other out here.
See, I'm not. I won't lie. I was taking Roman if you didn't. So you really did throw me for that one. I figured you'd take Cody. Now you have Final Testament listed. That's the Razor and Acam, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you only get it shouldn't even be Final Testament. It should be AOP.
Well, I have AOP too, so.
Yeah.
What do you know? Like that, it's gone.
Give me the New Day.
Okay. All right, Ryan. You've had 6 picks ahead of you. Now you have 6 picks to take care of. Do this in any order you want. You can do the 2 men, 2 women, 2 tag teams, or you can actually go in the order we have. But what is your pick? Not surprised.
I bet you Ryan was surprised he was still there.
Yes, I was. Second pick for me, female. I'm taking Charlotte off the board.
What's funny is I had these pre-done for him.
And I thought long and hard because I knew my tag team wasn't going to make it to me being the third pick. So I thought about this, and I'm thinking strategically. I'm taking the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
Of Texas. All right, Ryan.
Second pick, second round, first picks. I am taking off the board Drew McIntyre. My second female pick.
Give me a sec. You're going faster than me.
No.
Yep. I spell. I butchered his fucking.
I mean, you could. It's MCINTYRE.
MCI.
And
Tyre.
Tyre. McIntyre.
I mean, you could just put Drew M at this point. I think we know. Just put freaking swords next to his name.
Cha-ching! Ready for my second pick?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take her off the board just because I know AJ knows me good enough that he would take her at the end of this round. Tessa Blanchard is off the board.
I feel like we had this conversation.
You had this conversation with yourself, and I just didn't agree or disagree.
I'm stupid. Give me a sec. I accidentally put these things under round 3. I was like, I didn't pick these people. Okay, continue.
And my second tag team off the board are going to be the Murder Machines, which is Brian Cage and Lance Archer.
You never deleted Cody.
Keep in mind, guys, what I'm going to do for fun is I will download these guys on WWE and I will run them through that GM thing as well. So
Need me to delete Cody for you? Nope. There he goes.
All right, TJ, your first male superstar, round 2. Who do you have? Somebody wasn't prepared.
Yes, I am. Just trying to figure out the order of things, and I want to make sure this pick goes now before somebody else gets him, because I think he is the future of this industry, or at least the next step. I want Jacob Fatu.
Oh,
This guy is an animal. I love everything he's done since he's been here, and every week it's a joy to continue to see that character progress. Second off the board
you're a woman.
for the ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Oh God. um
I'm very shocked right now that you're not taking her.
Liv?
Nope.
Alexa?
Yep.
What have you done for me lately?
Well, when you close your eyes at night, probably a lot.
damn, dog, he just dished you. Don't use that same tissue.
Yeah. You know. Give me Bailey.
Wow.
All right.
Bailey off the board. And a tag team.
The Acclaimed.
I kind of thought that would have been your first team off the board since you had such a hard on for him at WrestleMania. Bailey.
I had her selected. I was giving Dingus time to move her.
I deleted.
In fact, I even had her
Oh,
highlight.
who was your first tag team?
The
Oh, New Day. That's right. It's a new day. No, it
Yes.
isn't.
It's an old day.
All right. So let's get mine taken
Give me
care
your
of.
6.
Okay, as I'm still trying to align everything correctly. All right, my 6 wonderful people that I'm going to pick. Ah, he's on the board. I'm going to take him. He's the beast. Brock Lesnar. My woman from TNA.
Careful how you say that, Vince McMahon.
You motherfucker, you.
Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Jordan Grace.
I knew that was coming.
And my tag team. My tag team. I'm going to go with Hammerstone and something.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like that.
Who?
It's Jake something and I can't remember what his first name is, but his last name's Hammerstone. He's a big jack dude. Kind of looks like Brock Lesnar. They were teaming together. The Hammerstone's out currently with a knee injury, but good pick. Gives you 2 guys if you decide to split them.
Yep. And for round number 3, let's move that over so everybody can take a look at round 3's board. Now, when this is done, we'll make it go full screen so you guys can see everything. So let's do round number 3. Might be a little bit controversial with this pick.
Vince?
I get made fun of mispronouncing his name. It's currently my gamer tag in Call of Duty. Not gamer tag, my clan tag in Call of Duty. It's MJF.
I forgot about him.
He wasn't going past round 5 for me.
I forget about him just because AEW doesn't know how to do anything with him.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
AJ won't either.
Stop it. Give me a little bit more credit. He'll get a little bit better of usage.
Doubt it.
Stop it. Stop being mean. I don't like it. It hurts.
MFJ is off the board in the 3rd round.
Proud of that? You're proud of that one, huh?
As soon as I'm done.
My woman, I'm going to
God,
drop
should
all
be
the way
long.
to NXT. Fallon Henley.
I need to stop telling you people that I like.
And for my tag team, I'm going to stay right there in NXT and take Gallus. All right, TJ.
Oh, no gong?
No, I am trying to run everything.
Braun Breaker.
At this point, I feel like we're taking people out of spite.
I gave him Cody Rhodes.
So I gave him Cody Rhodes.
Liv Morgan.
Yep.
And the War Raiders. I just rated Raw.
All right, Ryan. What you got, buddy?
I'm gonna have to make a move, and I'm gonna sign Kenny Omega.
Not gonna lie, kind of shocked by that. Like, really shocked by that.
Female is going to be DMD Britt Baker.
You know, that's a good thing you took her, because I don't know how much longer she'd have been there.
It's a good pick. It's a really good pick. Your tag team.
Who's the tag team for the Death Riders? Did we say?
Whoever they told me they were. Like, whatever it said on the thing you sent me. So it's probably whoever you're thinking. Feel like you're looking at it right now. While he's doing that, TJ, how you liking your team so far?
You know, honestly, I haven't even like put them together on a piece of paper yet and looked.
Hey, you know what? We're just gonna do this. Death Riders. It's showing because they're the 6-man tag champs. I'm gonna take Claudio and I'm taking Pac.
That's a bad timing, father.
All right. So that's the Death Riders. Delete them. You'll take Claudio and Pac out. All right, Ryan. Well, that is round number 3. Just giving everybody a little time here. Let's do a little bit of a recap for everybody with 3 rounds in the books. I had the first pick. I took Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, and FTR, TJ, Damian Priest, Tiffany Stratton, and the New Day. Ryan with his first picks in round 1. It's Cody Rhodes, Charlotte, and Sons of Texas. In round number 2, Ryan goes with the snake draft, takes Drew McIntyre, Tessa Blanchard, and the Murder Machines. Ryan, Murder Machines. I know they're the big dudes.
Brian Cage and Lance Archer.
Yep. TJ takes Jacob Fatu, Bailey, and the wonderful Acclaimed. And then I grab Brock Lesnar, Jordan Grace, and Hammering Something. And then round 3, I go grab MJF, Fallon Henley, and Gallus. TJ then takes Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, the War Raiders. Ryan comes out strong with Kenny Omega, Britt Baker, and Claudio, and Pac, the Death Riders. To start round number 4, we keep it with Ryan.
I'm going to take Mox.
Oh, shit. I mean, oh God.
So that gives me the main 3 of the Death Riders.
Your woman.
I am going to remove Chris Statlander.
But don't delete that yet. Let me copy that. She got a big name. Thank you for highlighting it for me. I appreciate you. Yep. And your tag team. Now, it doesn't have to be a male tag team. Nobody's taken a female tag team yet.
They are now because Chelsea and Piper are off the board.
Damn it! Should have kept my mouth shut. I deserve that.
They were coming off anyway. I wanted Chelsea.
Chelsea Green. All right, TJ, your 3 picks in round number 4. Who you taking? I've never seen somebody so dumbfounded. It's kind of weird.
Dumbfounded?
Yeah, you're like, huh? Who? Also pulled Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
I hadn't done that yet. I was going to.
I got you, pal.
Dumbfounded isn't the word for it.
We're in round 4. They're not slim pickings yet.
No, I can't. I was looking for the damn music. I can't find it. He's coming off the board. Hagerstown Zone. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Honestly, kind of surprised Ryan didn't pull him like earlier. All right, TJ, we need a woman's.
He was actually in my next round.
You need a lady, eh?
No, I have one. She's upstairs.
Well.
All I know is the free agents class after this draft is going to be loaded.
Well, you need to figure out how we're gonna do.
I
those
don't know her
freelance.
name now. I think it's her, but I want Ember Moon.
I got
That's
you.
Athena.
Is it Athena? That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
All right, Athena goes to TJ's round number 4 women's pick, and now a tag team. Dun dun on dun on dun on dun 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 on dun on dun dun on dun on dun on. Bueller. Bueller. Ryan, since I asked TJ this while he was, since you were when you were doing your picks, what do you think of your group of picks so far?
Stacked from top to bottom.
I definitely think your women's division is scary, especially with Chris Statlander.
Give me
Chelsea
the
Green, and
Gorillas
Piper
of
Niven.
Destiny.
God.
And that takes off the board the Tongas, right?
Yeah.
Tamatonga and Tongaloa. All right. I got 6 picks in a row. I knew exactly who I was going to pick. And then asked Ryan the question on how his team was going. Completely lost that pick. Until just now. The brand new NXT champion. Oh, but I have a lot of big guys.
Right. He's got big meaty men slapping meat.
Obafemi's coming off the board for me.
It's probably good that you took him because I know he wasn't making it to the end.
Now for women. I'll take her. I like her. I like her a lot, actually. From AEW's women division, Deonna DePrazzo.
Not a bad pick.
And tag teams. See, I want to go old school with that tag team, but I don't know how he's going to come to the ring. If they're going to have to call the match in like 4 seconds. Just tell him, pin him. Okay, I thought Ryan was going to get a chuckle out of that. You know what? I'm going to take the Guns. All right, that is round number 4. Brian with Moxley, Statlander, Chelsea, and Piper. TJ with LA Knight, Athena, the Gorillas of Destiny, and myself with Obafemi, Deanna DePrazo, and the Guns. Now, let's go over to round number 5. Round number 5. Honestly, I've really liked his work since he came to this new show. He's been champion since he's been to this new show. And now he's really turning heads, in my opinion, now that more people are actually watching him. It's Ethan Page. Ego. Oop. Didn't mean to delete it there. Once again. Boom. There we go. We want to delete it. There. Now, woman. I will fully admit the women's division's not in any sort of WWE ring is my weakness. Very much. But looking through everything, it's like I want to go with her. I do. But oh, Jesus crud. You know what? On my show, we're not going to have to listen to him. So it immediately bumps her up. It's Roxanne Perez. And now tag team. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. I like that. I like that a lot, especially since we don't have to listen to Booker for Roxanne. TJ, it is your 3 men's, women's, and tag team.
Solo Sikoa, Alexa Bliss, and the Usos.
I'll just do solo. My brain no work.
Wait, the Usos are not a tag team.
Yeah, the Usos
The
are
hell
not a
they
tag team.
are!
The Usos aren't a tag team.
They are on my show.
Well, then you need to draft Jimmy and Jay separately.
Yeah, they're not a tag team. They're on 2 separate shows, not as a tag team. It don't work that way. If that's
No,
the
they
case,
are
then
the Usos.
if that's the case, I can pick 2 different people and say, oh, they're a tag team.
They're the Usos.
But they're not on the same show.
And
They
they're
have
not
to
a tag
be
team.
a current tag team on a show.
They've been tagging for weeks since War Games.
But Jimmy is on Raw and Jay is on SmackDown, and they're not a tag team normally.
You're
We
gonna
had-
deny me the Usos.
Yes, because you're wrong.
They're not a tag team. They've not been a tag team all year long.
I feel like we
Just
had this
because-
conversation before
Just
we went
because they're
live.
thrown into a tag match together
Well,
on
then how can you
TV,
have a tag team with a member be injured be selectable?
because they're still a tag team. If that's the case, then I'm taking Drew and Cody off my board and making them a tag team because they were a tag team 15 years ago.
But they're the Usos.
Holy
they're
crap,
like one
they
of the
were.
most longest rating. What the most championship longest rating?
But they're not a tag team anymore. Jay is on his own.
Love when draft boards get flipped upside down. Maybe we should have watched draft day before this. I could trade you all these picks, but I want mine back.
So how are we
Hey.
doing free agents at the end of this? Because there's gonna be fucking 1 million people left.
Well,
we'll
we
figure
have.
that out. Right now,
we-
we're just doing the draft.
I have an idea how we're doing free agents, and I think Ryan has the same idea. We just haven't talked about it yet. Because remember, we're going to be making weekly shows.
I can Scouts honor whatever that is. Tell you that neither one of them are on my draft board. So
Yeah,
there's your.
I
you can
wasn't
have
taking
the-
them either.
You can have the Usos over the next 2 rounds.
No. Like, I don't want them individually. I want them as the Usos.
All right, so we need a
And
tag
I'm not
team
going to
team.
waste the next 2 rounds of men's picks to get them.
What the hell NXT tag team is Chemical X?
It's the one with Shotzi.
Oh, is that what they're calling themselves now?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's Shotzi.
Shotzi, GG, and Tatum.
Yep. Screw you, Ryan.
Fine. Timeout. I wasn't taking the Usos. You weren't taking the Usos,
No.
correct?
No.
Fine. You can have the Usos as a tag team. I mean,
This is where if I had the papers, I'd throw them into the air.
they're not on the tag team list, and you just set them. So I don't know why you thought that that was okay. But if you want the Usos, you can have the Usos. This is where it says, "Say yes to confirm."
Yes, I want the Usos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like I spent hours making this board. TJ's like, I want a team that's not even on it.
Well, yeah, but you've got like Chelsea and Piper together, but then you have Chelsea alone, and it's like so
Because
fucking confusing on
I
why
don't-
people are
I
together.
don't understand
and
how
alone
this
and-
is so confusing for you. If they aren't a tag team, then they're under the tag team. If you want to take them individually, then you take them
Okay, but
individually and they
let
get
me throw
rated
it to
off
you this
both
way.
boards.
Liv and Raquel have been tag teaming since she's
They're-
been back.
They're under that doesn't count because they're not an actual tag team. They've been tagging, but they're not considered a tag team.
All right, Ryan. You're round number 5. Who you picking?
I got 6 picks here, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're just gonna have to give me a chance to get your top first 3 in, and then switch it over to round 6.
Hmm.
Right? Oh boy.
Yep, I'm pulling the trigger.
Yeah, I figured.
CM Punk.
Yeah, I figured. Under Raw. Copy. Paste.
Female for me is going to be Stephanie Valkyrie.
NXT. Copy. Paste. Oh, son of a bitch. I swear. please, for the love of God, we were nice to you. Please be nice to me.
I'm gonna take House of Black.
With your next women's pick, please, for the love of God, please be nice to me. And if anybody can't tell, Ryan did crack a smile there for a second.
I'm taking the other girl from Satellites Australia for my women's pick in the 6th round.
Oh,
I'm taking Zarya.
okay.
You want to take Rhea from me? I'm taking Zarya.
That's not who I was. Okay, don't delete her yet.
My male pick for round 6, Matt Cardona.
Okay. That's TNA. I spelled Matt Cardona's name wrong. There's an extra A.
Hey, dumbass.
And your tag team, please.
Just so I can bury him, the Young Bucks.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's what the goal is supposed to be, Ryan.
Why? It would make good for television.
All right, TJ, your men's, women's, and tag team pick.
Seth fucking Rollins.
Language?
Hey, Netflix may not be, but we are still PG. I'm actually kind of.
I don't have her on there. If you're gonna take Becky, I forgot to put her on there.
No, I was taking Sonya Deville and the other two, Shayna and Zoe.
Okay.
Your fusion, whatever the fuck, or frick.
Okay, but what about your just straight woman?
So you're taking Sonya as your woman, and then you're taking Shayna and okay.
As I asked this earlier, what Pure Fusion Collective was, because I was taking. I want all of them. Give them. They're mine. They're mine now.
Okay.
So it's your pick, AJ.
Yeah. Punk is still on there. Sweet. Seth is still on there. Son of a bitch. Randy Orton. My woman's. Back to NXT. Julia. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you, pal.
Not gonna lie, I was hoping that Randy was gonna fall a little farther.
I'm surprised he.
Randy almost went right here. I was debating if Seth would be here after this round.
Tag team.
Notice how crappy the WWE tag teams are that literally like next to none from Raw have been taken off the board.
Right? I'm gonna take Chemical X, but I'm gonna take GG and crap.
Paxton.
Yeah, Paxton.
TJ hates you because you took his woman.
For the purposes of this, I wasn't getting her. Not unless she fell to free agency.
Did I not put Paxton on the list?
I already deleted it.
Oh. And then get rid of Chemical X. All right.
Your next 3.
My next 3. Doobie doobie doo wop, doobie doobie doo wop. I think he'll fall a little bit later. Actually, let me move everything over a bit. Move over to round number 7 so everybody at home can see it as well. That would be nice. All right, my next 3 picks are as follows. Trying to stall for time. I'm going to take the man, Becky Lynch. For the men, I'm going to take Tony D'Angelo.
Tony
then
D becomes only, I think, the what, third male off the NXT board.
I think all of them are mine.
Uh-huh.
And then the tag team, I'm going to take the D'Angelo family. Apparently, I value NXT talent, which I have my reasons. All right, TJ.
What do you consider the Judgment Day tag team?
JD and Finn.
Yeah, JD and Finn. And you have Damian Priest. Well, Damian Priest isn't in the Judgment Day anymore. There's Dominic. You have Liv.
Logan Paul.
That was a shot into left field. What's the Judgment Day? Logan Paul.
Raquel. And the Judgment Day.
All right, Ryan. 6 picks to go. Now we're getting into, I want to say flyers, but flyers.
What are we finishing 7 going into 8?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And for everybody watching at home, hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We'll let you know who everybody picks at the end of this. But we also want to hear, who do you think has the best roster? And let's hear who you'd pick. Be reasonable with picks going off the board, obviously. If you do give us a roster, you can't just take 10 of the best. And Ryan Fry with your 7th round picks. Who you taking as a dog just went 8 crap behind TJ?
Not a dog, 3.
Will Ospreay.
You gonna bury him too?
Never tell.
Or you just gonna have him do flippy dappy doo dah shit? I mean stuff.
Might make an extra wrestle.
Does he know how?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Oh, we just triggered so
What happened?
so many AEW fans. I love it. I love it.
I don't know how she made it on the list still, or how she's still on the list. I mean,
Jade Cargill?
Tony Storm is off the board.
It's a good pick. It's a very good pick.
And I'm going to take the System off the board, which is Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers, aka Kurt Hawkins.
All right, Ryan, you also have the first 3 picks in round number 8.
I really, 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 really like this guy, and he's not a main event player yet, but he could be. And I'm taking Karrion Cross.
I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that. Also has a killer Jesse the Body Ventura impression.
Yeah, he does. Actually, you know what I'm gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and take the Final Testament for the rest of the round. I'm gonna take Scarlett as my women and AOP as my tag team.
All right, just give me a sec to grab everybody. All right, you can delete. Got a boy Ryan. You have a full faction on your your roster.
I have 2 factions if I want them. I have Omega and the Young Bucks for the Elite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And if I want to make them the Elite, I've got Cody. Cody, Omega, and the Young Bucks as the Elite. And put Karrion, Punk, and AOP together.
And just think about it, if you grabbed AJ Styles too. All right, TJ.
The Rock.
I was strongly thinking that one.
You want to talk about a faction, AJ? I have everybody but Roman.
Okay. If you want Roman, we could trade.
I'm just saying.
Well,
We can talk later.
Timeout. Before we get to the 9th round, the 9th and the 10th round, can we make it so that our third pick, that's normally a tag pick, can be not? I don't want to do a male for a third pick, but a woman. You can do 2 women picks instead of a tag pick. Or do you want to leave it open that your third pick can be whatever for the last 2 rounds? So you can go male, female. You still got to go male, female, but then your third pick can be your wild card pick. It can be anything. There's your chance to draft a manager. There's your chance to draft your GM.
Right, then just open.
All that stuff.
Open.
We agree on that?
Yeah.
TJ? This is where
Sure.
you click the confirm button.
Sure.
And then when we're done these 10 rounds, we each get, we'll keep the order. So it should end up with,
You would be picking first then, because if you do the snake draft, round 11 would be. Oh no, it'd be me again. It'd be me again.
hold on.
Well, can I finish my round?
Sure
Yeah.
can.
Nia Jax.
Yeah, take Naomi.
No.
So you have all of the bloodline?
I mean, the only way I could take Naomi at this point right now, because it's only round 8, would be to take whatever the hell her and Bianca are calling themselves as champions.
I mean, it's not a bad move considering you could just break them up in your genre, and then you have two more women in your roster. And what I picked, Piper and Chelsea,
What are they? I don't know what to call them.
Bianca and Naomi. That's what they're
Okay,
called.
sure. I needed women anyway.
How the hell you spell Naomi? Naomi. Wow, that was difficult. AJ spelling bad.
Good, I know you're good with her. I can delete her.
All right, I got your 3.
You got the hair twirler?
Yep.
Okay, she gone too.
Sorry for your loss. You know what? That is a good pick. He is old, but he's still phenomenal. AJ Styles. I don't care what anybody says. He's still phenomenal. What?
I mean, you have an opportunity here to take a whole faction if you choose.
I don't even know what faction you're talking about.
The Good Brothers?
And Michin, the
But
OC.
But is it a good faction though?
It should be if WWE knew how to not mismanage them.
Correction. It's whatever faction you make it.
I don't know. I was already looking at it. Good Brothers. I think I have in NXT. All right. Now with round number 9, everybody, we are doing
Wait.
that.
You're only on your first man pick. Or is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right.
I got AJ Styles, Michin, and the Good Brothers.
You forced his pick, Ryan. Good job.
All right. So round 9 and 10, the bottom pick, the third pick is an open pick. You can pick everything that's on this board, any wrestling decisions, any GM, manager, anything. Correct?
I mean, I'm the GM. I ain't taking no GM.
Well, you could be the owner of the company and you have a GM. But anyhow, manager, GM, whatever. Correct? Part-time guy. Let's do that for 9 and 10. And then our supplement draft after the fact, which will be your free agent pool. We're going to each it'll be one pick each. So it'll go AJ, TJ, me. We each get 5 picks. And that's our free agents that we sign. Everybody else goes in the pool.
So we right there, 5 right there. It's
5.
So we don't go AJ, TJ, Ryan, TJ, AJ. It's just AJ,
Nope.
AJ,
No.
Ryan.
It's AJ, TJ, Ryan, AJ, TJ, Ryan for 15 picks.
Okay.
And you can pick whatever you want for those. They're open free agent picks.
Ryan, who's Bullet Club Gold?
Bullet Club Gold is Jay White and Juice Robinson.
And I have the guns.
So.
Shit. Let's go, baby. Adam Cole. My woman is going to be Cora Jade. And my open, John Cena. I felt like he was going to come off the board soon. Probably not. Cora Jade. John Cena. TJ, you're 3. Please.
Dominic Mysterio.
By the way, his third pick is going to be Paul Heyman.
No.
No.
Um,
I think I hear Ryan saying Slim Pickens. TJ saying Slim Pickens.
no, I'm just trying to see. Just hoping and things be here later. Jade Cargill.
Storm is. I love how TJ picks 3 people he can't stand on television, but he drafts them anyway.
And I took
Can't
Naya.
st- He can't.
And I
or
took
4.
Naya. And I
4.
took Bailey.
Well, I can stand Bailey, but you can't stand Naya, Bianca, Naomi, and Jade, and you drafted all of them.
I'm assuming we can't put Imperium together here.
No,
No.
Okay.
because they're not really a tag team.
Okay. I mean, they're Imperium.
Just
I
because
don't
they're
care.
a faction doesn't mean they're a tag team. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What am I, 9? On my 9th.
Yep. Yeah.
You have your open pick.
Could be anybody. Tag team, manager, female, male.
I was gonna save it for later. I'm doing it now. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
You're getting him for the music. I know. Hot take. Sorry. All right, Ryan. The reason why you wanted an open group. Let's hear it.
My male is gonna have to be. Nick Namus.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Yep. You're changing it back to Dolph. Is that what you said?
No. My female pick is gonna be Camille.
Where's that under?
AEW. She was the big blonde that was with Mercedes until she figured out the Mercedes was a bitch and left AEW.
And your open
And
pick.
my open pick, and this is what I was hoping for. It's open to anybody that's of anybody. And all I have to say is 2 words. Let's go. I'm taking Pat McAfee as my ring announcer.
Pat McAfee is a ring announcer?
It's open to anything. I can have my color commentating crew, my broadcast crew, anything.
Oh,
Manager,
I wasn't even
GM.
thinking that.
It's open to anything. Plus, he also part-time wrestles. So Pat McAfee is on my squad. Whether he's gonna be my GM, ring announcer, or what, he is on my show.
McAfee,
MCAFFE or FEE.
Whatever. I didn't even have commentators, ring announcers,
Well, so you
GMs
didn't
even
think it
thought
through.
of. You literally just came up with this rule 10 minutes ago.
Uh-huh. Should have thought. I said it was open.
Okay,
Open to anybody.
so if we pick none of those, all we have is the ring, and that's it?
Well, and if you're gonna use them in your story, I'm using McAfee in my story.
Oh, yeah, I don't...
He's gonna. I'm not. Myself's not gonna be the GM. I have Pat McAfee as my GM.
That means you can't pick Cole because Cole will have nobody then.
I'm not worried about the ring announcer parts. You can use those and put them in spots. Like I'm using Pat McAfee as my GM. You could take Michael Cole and make him your GM. You could take Samantha Irvin and make her your GM if you choose to.
She's not
What?
doing anything.
What is the
That's
R
right.
underneath tag teams?
What?
Raw.
Somebody probably went to go delete something.
Oh yeah, it was probably one. Phil Rock was right beside it, so I probably scanned over.
Shit, so what you're saying is I should have put all GMs and everything in another.
So final round, first pick, final round of the draft, not the free agents picking. I'm taking Malachi Black or Alistair Black.
I don't even have him over there anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? Oh, there he is. Thank you for highlighting it. Okay. Malachi Black. Yo, women's, please.
I'm going to take I'm taking Nikita Lyons off the board.
That's a good pick. And you're open. Who you got? Decisions. I think TJ's already planning his next group.
I like my women's roster so much that I'm gonna add to it, and my show is probably gonna be more women heavy than most.
That's fine.
I'm taking Soraya, aka Paige, off the board.
Just keep video cameras and Xavier Woods away from her.
That's because Woods is on TJ's show. I knew she was safe.
Okay. All right. That was nice. My head hurts now. TJ, who do you got?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Kevin Owens fell all the way.
I'm surprised Gunther's still sitting here.
It's because we don't like Gunther.
I'm going to throw this one. This one's going to come way out of the fucking left field in the stands. Julia Hart.
That's a good
Not
one.
really. It's a good pick.
Very good pick.
If I didn't want her in my House of Black, I probably would have taken her.
And TJ, your open pick, please. Ryan, are you physically writing these down?
Mm-hmm.
Are we on 3 separate pages or are we on one page?
one page front and back.
Take a picture of it, like front and back, and post it to our Facebook page when you're done. All right, TJ. Everything on the board. Who you got?
Nyla Rose.
Thunder Rosa.
Just so you know, Kira Hogan is not related to Hulk. Totally different skin color.
Well, you never know back in the day.
Maxine Dupree.
You said it wrong.
TJ, can you hit Control Z for a second?
Control Z on
Yes.
her.
Yeah, just Control Z. Thank you. Or you can delete it again. Appreciate you, buddy. I didn't want to have to spell it out.
All I did was hit.
Yeah, the undo
Right.
button.
No,
Final
I hit.
three, AJ.
Kevin Owens is still on there. Goodbye. Final
I'll find you
three.
don't know how to spell people's names.
Who?
I mean,
Me.
Kevin Owens. It's Owens,
ENS?
not ENS. Owen.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I told you me spelling stuff was a horrible idea. My last men's. Dang it. I got enough Gigantos. But I want somebody who can still tell us well. If I'm producing the damn show, I can definitely tell a story. We go in old school. Y2J. My woman that I'm
I
going to
chew jelly. That's what he looks like, is a bowl of jelly.
Yeah, we'll get him back working. It's fine. I'm not worried. He'll be back in shape. My woman coming from Raw. Lyra. Yep. I hate you. Stop it, Ryan. Don't do that to me. And then I'm going straight to NXT to finish the full team.
Shocking.
Male or female?
Female.
Sol Ruka.
No. Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Influence.
Oh, yeah. Fatal Influence. Sorry.
Fatal Attraction is a different one. And it was Toxic Attraction.
Was it Toxic Attraction?
Yeah. And if that was on the list, you know I was taking it.
Yes.
And I would kill both of you to get to it.
All
Wasn't
right.
that Gigi, Mandy, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one is Fallon Henley, JC Jane.
Fallon Jade and Nyx is their name, is their last name. I can't think what her first name is.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
All
All right. That completes our draft. This is our free agent selections. You get one pick per rotation. AJ, you start us off with your first free agent pick. And we have 5 free agent picks.
Hold on. I am
And then after this, we can have trade talks.
I guess Ryan liked that trade idea. All right, so everybody at home. That's what we got so far. I'll show everything. And then we'll have the full pick of it, everything later, so people can see it. So we get rid of the draft board. Gonna make us a little bit bigger. So my first, and this is everything again, right?
Mm-hmm. It's totally open now. But it's just not. It's instead of picking 3, it's only 1 pick.
Hmm. Maybe it was a bad idea for me to go first.
Well,
Not supposed to be there. Yeah, give me the Creed brothers.
TJ, your first free agent pick.
Mm, Gunther.
Ryan probably already knows his pick.
Kyle Fletcher is off the board in AEW. Back to AJ.
Okay, back to me. Um, you know, managers were brought up. I have Roman. Paul Heyman.
You have Roman and Brock.
Hey, forgot about that.
TJ?
Ludwig Kaiser.
Now the question becomes, do you team him with Gunther, or do you team him with Tiffy, or do you put them all together? The man is silent because he's still thinking about how he's going to book it. What a dick. You know, it's a podcast. We're supposed to have conversations.
All right, Ryan, who do you have for your second pick in the supplemental Wrestling with Nerds GM draft?
I didn't realize that they never came off the board.
Who?
DIY.
I didn't want to be the guy that takes him, and you guys were like, "Oh, that's too early."
Wow. I didn't ever realize they came off the board. Go ahead. You're next.
I'm next. Oh, crap.
Oh, there's so many people in this list that I'm just now like noticing for the first time. Like, oh, I could really use them.
I'm going to take the commentary team of Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. DJ?
Thea Hale.
How many more picks do I have? 3. All right. Well, I know where I'm going with it. I'm gonna take Moose.
TNA?
Yeah.
I tell you, Ryan, I was shocked you didn't have him already.
I kind of forgot about him. I saw him on the board earlier, and then it never even dawned on me to go back and get him.
I honestly shocked he made it out of the round to 10.
I totally forgot about him. Otherwise,
you took
he'd have been
DIY,
gone.
right?
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, if I would have remembered him, he would have been. Yeah, he would have been gone. I probably wouldn't have taken Pat. I would have taken Moose. But I want Pat as my guy. It's your pick, AJ.
I know. I'm looking. I'm going to take the Unholy Union.
Dude, I like my roster so much that I really do want to play it on universe mode.
I actually really enjoy mine too.
I haven't written anything down.
Do you have the game? I know AJ has the game. Do you have the game?
I have
Yeah,
the
you.
computer though.
TJ, you have
24?
the game, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never played it. Not really. Remember I got stuck on the stupid Macho Man thing and said, fuck this?
Language.
By the way, it's your pick.
You know what would have been good if we did this like a month ago? He could have said Chase U and got everybody.
Um, God, they're still here in like bulk.
We could do this where all 3 of us play the GM mode on our show and just keep track each week of what our points are, and that way we can keep track of our rating points.
Yeah, but that's all based on because you can make it so each match is 5 stars. You just have to play it.
It's really, really hard. We could do it where you set up the matches and just sim everything.
Yeah, but I don't like how that's a. You have to put this person against that person, or it's not going to be a good match. I like the idea, but I think their way to do it is a little faulty.
You ready?
Bronson Reed.
I'm really shocked that he didn't go on your board earlier, to be honest with you. I knew if any of us were going to draft him, it was going to be you, but I thought you would have took him off your board early.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Pick 3. I'll pick 4.
There's so much talent still sitting here. I don't even know what to do.
I'm taking Swerve.
Swerve Strickland from AEW. He's all the way down there. And he's gone. Damn it.
You are ass backwards in spelling. The Roderick Strong.
Yes.
It's Roderick.
I know.
R-O.
I'm aware.
You dyslexic dork.
I feel like I made it well known that spelling for me is a problem.
All right, our last 3 picks of our free agent pick 'em. And it starts with AJ, and he's going to take Miro.
Why?
I don't know. You're the one that always keeps asking about him.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's still on the board from WWE SmackDown. Braun Strowman.
I mean, you want to talk guys that are still left that I can't believe are still sitting here. Andrade, freaking Carmelo Hayes, Sami Zayn,
You guys can have Sami Zayn.
Trick Williams. I mean,
remember, he doesn't come with Booker.
The biggest thing is, though, because we opened it to all the companies and
yeah, but even then, Adam Page, like
Logan Paul does the buckshot lariat better than Adam Page does.
I mean, there's another guy that I'm sitting here waiting on you to make your pick so I can make my last pick because I'm shocked he's still on the board. You'll find out after you make your pick.
You can go ahead and say it because I can tell you it ain't my pick.
Oh, okay. Well, who is your pick?
I was going to kind of pull one from...
He's going to go with the rated R superstar, Cope. So he has the whole Real Judgment Day.
No. I was taking Nick Aldis for my GM.
Okay. Hey, he can wrestle too.
I know.
Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former TNA Champion, Nick Aldis.
Honestly, I was between him and Drake Maverick for my GM.
Where's Drake Maverick on this list?
Isn't he one of the ones over in the other?
No.
Oh, I thought he was one of them.
Ryan.
And the final pick of this entire draft, and it's going to shock more than any that I'm signing him. New Japan legend, multi-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. His gimmick sucks in AEW.
Okada.
But he is the Rainmaker, Okada.
You went with more AEW guys than I was expecting.
Because I like the talent that's AEW. I just hate the way they're booked.
Did you already get rid of it?
No.
I don't see him. W?
Like, you want to talk main guys across the show?
Oh,
Darby Allin.
I mean, you think about AEW, Bryan Danielson's still there. Bobby Lashley didn't come off the board. Billy
Adam
Gunn's on the
Page.
board. Adam Page is on the board.
Christian Cage.
The rated R superstar Cope, who, if any of us would sign him, would rename him Edge. Eddie Kingston's still there. Hook is still there. Jack Perry is still there. Jay White is still there, which I'm kind of shocked on.
I was going to take the... I asked about it. I was very much thinking
Keith Lee, who hasn't been in AEW wrestling for a whole year because he's working on his health, is here.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Kill Switch is here. The Lucha Dragon is here.
All right. So
Take a Shitta is still here.
Ricochet.
Oh, Powerhouse Hobbs is one that I probably would have signed if we had more picks. Ricky Starks is there.
You know, and I won't lie, just because I want to make them something.
And TNA, AJ Francis is still on the board.
Listen, Uncle Phil for the memes was almost off the board.
all right.
The one team that shocks me that didn't come off of anybody or go on anybody's board, the Hardy Boys. The Hardys are still on this board as a free agent.
I just wouldn't know how to build them anymore.
I made the joke, Ryan. Did you understand what I said?
Now I did, yeah.
It's like
The
I don't know how.
Conglomerate, the Dark Order, the Hurt Business or Syndicate, the Kingdom are here.
All right.
Can I tell you one that I wanted to take, but it would be like because I would want to make them something for the history of their family, but I was really close to taking the Von Erichs here at the end.
The Von Erichs would have been a very good pick.
Okay.
Like
No.
they have been, but there's just so much there. Like
They're not on the board. I don't know why they're not on the board because we don't have a Ring of Honor because it's all mixed together. But yeah, the Von Erichs are a tag team that count.
they were like, I mean, honestly didn't look to see that they were there or not, but that was somebody I had considered even in the 10 rounds.
All right. Opening for trades. Any trade talk is good talk.
I have not wrote down my list. I have no idea even anymore who I've picked.
You can pull up actually, I don't know if I sent you the email to this. If you give me 1 sec, I'll send you the email so you can see everybody's draft.
You did not send me the one where you were taking these from and putting them.
Desert Shark. Ryan Fry. Sent. Should be heading your way now.
I didn't see him as a tag team. I don't even know if they are still a tag team, but Dawkins and Ford.
They're still a tag team. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't put them up as the Street Profits.
No, you didn't. That's why I was like, that threw me as like, are they even tagging? I know one of them's hurt again.
All right, for everybody, before we do these trade talks, let's go through the rounds here. All right. So, round number 1, I took Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, and FTR. TJ took Damian Priest, Tiffany Stratton, The New Day. And then Ryan, Cody Rhodes, Charlotte, and Sons of Texas. Round number 2, Ryan takes Drew McIntyre, Tessa Blanchard, and the Murder Machines. TJ goes Jacob Fatu, Bailey, and The Acclaimed. In round number 3, I take MGF, Fallon Henley, and Gallus. Ryan's fixing a mistake that I made. TJ takes Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, and the War Raiders. To close out round 3, Ryan takes Kenny Omega and Britt Baker, and Claudio and Pac, which I don't remember what their tag need.
The Death Riders.
The Death Riders. Then comes back with John Moxley, Chris Statlander, and Chelsea and Piper. TJ goes LA Knight.
Yeah. Sorry.
Athena, Gorillas of Destiny. Then I take
I knew I was waiting on it.
Obafemi, Diana DePrazo, and the Guns. Then round 5, I go Ethan Page, Roxanne Perez, and the Motor City Machine Guns. TJ takes Solo Sikoa, Alexa Bliss, and because Ryan and I caved, the Usos. Then Ryan goes CM Punk, Stephanie Valkyrie, and House of Black. Round 6, Matt Cardona, Zarya, and the Young Bucks for Ryan. Seth Rollins, Sonya Deville, and Pure Fusion Collective for TJ. Then myself, Randy Orton, Julia, and Gigi, and Paxton. I think it was Chemical X.
Chemical X.
Then I come around with Tony D'Angelo, Becky Lynch, and the D'Angelo family as the tag team. TJ then goes Logan Paul, Raquel Rodriguez, and Judgment Day. Ryan Fry to close out round 7, Will Ospreay, Tony Storm, and the System. I think that was an all AEW. No, I think the System's TNA, right?
Yes, sorry.
Then in round 8, Ryan goes Karrion Kross, Scarlett, and AOP. All the Final Testament taken off the board there, except their manager. Yeah,
I have Scarlett.
You do have Scarlett. Absolutely. Can't wait to watch your show. Then TJ takes The Rock, Nia Jax, and for the tag team, Bianca and Naomi. I take AJ Styles, Michin, and the Good Brothers. Literally, round 8 was Faction City. Round 9, I take Adam Cole, Cora Jade, and John Cena. TJ then goes and grabs Dominic Mysterio, Jade Cargill, and Joe Hendry Ryan to close out round 9, Nick Namath, Camille, and Pat McAfee. Closing out the first part of the draft in round number 10, Ryan grabs Malachi Black, Nikita Lyons, and Soraya.
Speaking of which, I'm making a request because I'm too dumb to do it, but we need a let's go in the soundboard.
Give me an hour. Then TJ then takes Kevin Owens, Julia Hart, and Maxine Dupree.
Thank you.
And then to
That's what
finish
I was
out
looking for. That's what I was looking for when he announced the draft pick, but he didn't.
It's okay. I actually have charisma. It's fine. Which he's not even off the board.
Isn't it supposed to be Riz? Isn't that what it's called these days? You got the Riz?
He ain't got no riz.
That sounds like a disease that you get sexually.
That's cap.
100.
Then to close out the draft,
AJ having riz is cap.
I take Y2J, Lyra Valkyria, and Fatal Influence. Then for the supplemental draft, I grab the Creed brothers, Paul Heyman, Joe Tessitore, and Wade Barrett, the Unholy Union, and Braun Strowman. TJ grabs Gunther, Thea Hale. Because somebody just messed with something. Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, Thea Hale, Bronson Reed, and Nick Aldis. Ryan grabs in the supplemental Kyle Fletcher, DIY, Moose, Swerve Strickland, and Okada. That is our 2025 Wrestling with Nerds fantasy draft. We will be making shows within the next couple weeks. And we'll get storylines, matches. We're going to have fun with this, and we want you to have fun with us as well. But now it's time to talk about trades. Let's start with that. Let's open up the board to everybody. Let's go trading, people. Ryan, are you color coding stuff?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why you're color coding.
Just to make it look funnier.
Oh, okay. TJ, I hope you're looking at the board too. Anybody just
I've been
spit out-
trying to put my own little board together of everybody I selected. To be honest.
I think that's why Ryan's kind of color coding everything.
Well, no, I meant on my own sheet.
Oh.
Not. That's why you've been seeing when I accidentally the Gunther thing was me. I was trying to select multiple and get the wrong thing. Oops.
So bear with us, everybody. We're trying to think of picks, and even if we want to trade, there are some people I very much want that other you guys have, but Jigs. Oh, don't do yellow for TJ. For the love of God, don't do yellow for TJ.
We'll just leave him black.
TJ, I'll give you a Roman.
That's nice and all, AJ, but what do you want? Like,
Oh, you're asking what I want?
I don't care what you got. What do you want?
That's how negotiations work, my guy.
I'll give you Roman.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I want LA Knight and
That's
Seth
one of the
Rollins.
two.
You're insane. You're not getting 2 for 1. He ain't worth that much.
Okay.
AJ,
Why?
Yes, sir.
what's it gonna take for me to get your number one woman off your board?
Rhea Ripley?
Yep.
Oh, I hate you. Because this is gonna be a twofer, at least. I can do a lot with. You could have Rhea Ripley for. Holy cow. It's like, who the hell do I want to get rid of? It's like, don't really.
I'll trade you Tony Storm and Nick Nemeth for Rhea.
I don't want Nick Nemeth. I want Britt Baker.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll make that trade with you.
So
So
Rhea
it's-
Ripley goes over to Ryan. So I'll switch her to blue. And I will.
I got you.
Okay. I don't know how you're doing it, but okay.
Or not. No, wait. Never mind. Hold on. I got you, though. I got you, fam.
Hate Google Sheets sometimes.
That was the trade? That's right. Britt for Rhea, right?
Britt, Rhea, and Tony.
Well, then I'm going to move Tony down under your thing.
Up under my supplemental.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. And just where Tony is, you could just write traded to AJ. And I will change Rhea to blue for you.
No, leave it that way. The way we know it was a trade.
Okay. Where did my tag team go? Where did FTR go? Ryan trying to play games, I see. All right. Well, that's one trade off the book. I'm okay with that because I get two really good women out of that, and I know how much you like mommy. I mean, I'm kind of happy.
Mm,
Because I already have my men and women's champion right now. Because now instead of a clear number one, I have a bunch of people that can be that women's champion. Anybody else?
That's what you did.
Brian, who do you want for the Motor City Machine Guns? Well, if do you want the Motor City Machine Guns?
um, I was just trying to come up with another trade for you because there's one more person from your squad that I want. But I don't know what to trade you.
Yeah, I like Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
And the one I want to trade you, I have to keep because, damn it.
Why? What were you thinking? Can you at least think? What were you thinking?
Well, I don't know why, but for some reason my show is very female based, and I want Jordan Grace.
I can't believe you let her. I thought honestly she was gonna. Granted, knowing you, Charlotte and Tessa were coming off first.
Well, I took Tessa because you knew that Tessa was going to be my second female.
Oh, did I actually guess your first 2 rounds?
Oh yeah, definitely. My first two, because I knew Rhea wasn't going to be there for me at 3 between the two of you. I knew she was going to be gone. So I had to go with my 2 and 3. My 2 and 3 are Tessa and Charlotte. Jordan would have been 4.
So I know they're not together, but at least I have Adam Cole and Britt Baker now. Actually, you should keep Britt Baker blue so I remember where it came from.
It's like I'm looking at teams and I'm like, I know Chelsea and Piper is tempting for you, but I want Chelsea because I've got Cardona.
I know. It's sad how well we know each other. Because that's exactly where I was going. Actually. So you want Jordan Grace?
I don't have a single tag. I don't have many tag teams. I've got groups of people that made a tag team. Like
Hold on.
I have the Death Riders. I have the House of Black. I will give you the system for Jordan Grace, which is Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers.
I don't want to do that. I don't. I was going to come with, you give me Chelsea, Piper, and Cardona. I give you Jordan Grace and the Motor City Machine Guns.
See, I knew you were thinking that too, but I don't want to give up Cardona because I want to do a story with him and Cody. That's why I'm not giving. That's why Cardona is not on that
Otherwise, that's a fair trade, I would think.
It would be. It very much. Plus, it was like the one going through my head, but I want to do something with Cardona and Cody, and I want to do something with Chelsea and Cardona and Cross and Scarlett.
I just want you to remember this. We are going to have intermingle pay-per-views with storylines. Just saying.
Because
I'm looking.
What if I give you DIY for Jordan Grace?
No.
It's going to take more than that?
I like DIY, but there's a reason why I didn't pick him.
How about DIY and Nikita Lyons for Jordan Grace?
Yeah, that's closer, but just because it's Nikita Lyons.
What is this? What is this? Madden where I'm like, it's like the bar's full, but we still need a little bit more insight.
No, this is me playing like how it should be played.
I agree. But I'm giving you 3 for 1.
I understand. But you want to know something? I already have plans. Since I drafted people, I was coming up with possible storylines for these people. You're asking me to uproot those storylines that I just came up with an hour ago.
It's all part of it. TJ, do you have any? Or are you still trying to put your list together?
Yep.
But the list is put together.
Hey, you know why TJ can't make trades? Because all of his list is Samoan.
They're all related. Actually?
My list is not Samoan completely.
Is Damian and Braun going to get fed to the Samoan group?
No.
Is Damian on your board for possible trade talk?
It would take a lot, seeing as he was my first pick.
Ryan, you want Jordan Grace?
I'm listening.
one of them's gonna have to be a woman. So know that going into it.
What button do you push to make everything centered, by the way? In
Highlight
like
it.
a cell.
It's
I-
up on
in
the
here?
top bar. You know where you have the colors, the fill colors.
Right here. Can you see this? Can you see my mouse on the thing?
No.
No.
Right here.
So
I don't know which
Are you
screen
not-
you're on.
so right across
I'm on
the
the
top.
I'm on the draft spreadsheet.
Yeah, I
you
don't see your mouse anywhere.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. You have to share your screen, Ryan.
Oh,
Which one is it?
It's the one if you go a little bit further past where it gives you how
Like
thick the
vertical
fonts-
align?
No, it's the one next
horizontal
to
align.
it.
Horizontal align?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Should already be on that one, I thought.
Well, no, because I was copying names over, but
You
I was actually breaking the names up for the tag teams that aren't necessarily tag teams to see my people.
Ryan, I will give you Jordan Grace. I doubt this is gonna work. For CM Punk and Stephanie Valkyr.
Nah. Nah, because I gotta have my Punk versus Young Bucks feud.
See, I figured. That's why I said I doubt this is gonna work because you have to. Damn it! Ugh. Guys, watching at home, I don't know if you understand how not stressful this is, how fun this is for me right now because Ryan and myself, TJ has been in and out of it a little bit. We've been talking about how we were going to do this for weeks now. And it's just the way it played out. I have a good roster. TJ has a good roster. Ryan has a good roster. But there are certain fits and holes that we want to try to fill out like a normal draft. And darn it. Like you
I keep-
guys
I keep
were
looking at TJ's 5th round pick, and I'm like, God, that's a lot of O's.
not really.
It's Solo Sikoa, there's 3, and then the Usos is 4. And 3 names, that's a lot of O's.
Let's it's like I want to wait for what TJ's got, but I don't know how long he's going to take.
What I want to know from the audience, and we'll post this on the Facebook page, of course. I want to know who had the best 3 picks and for a round. Like Roman, Britt, FTR, Damian, Tiffany's, New Day, Cody, Charlotte, Sons of Texas.
I mean, AJ, if you want to come back to earth and think one for one here, the conversation about Roman, that'd be a conversation. But outside of that, I'm good.
1 for 1? You mean Damian Priest and Roman Reigns?
Or Seth for Roman.
No.
I mean, Roman's not worth 2 wrestlers to me. And if the conversation is 2 wrestlers, then I'm good with my roster.
What I'm seeing and just being the guy that I am, I like AJ's draft because he's got Roman, Brock, MJF, can kind of be his, and even Randy could be that that heavyweight title division, and then you have Tony D'Angelo, Adam Cole, Obafemi, Ethan Page kind of be that mid card title, and then all the women, and then your tag team division. You got a pretty solid setup there with what you have.
Yeah, I thought I was doing a pretty good job.
TJ's got it where he's got basically the Samoans, whether it's bloodline characters versus Damian and Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins and Logan Paul, and then he has the Judgment Day, and then he's got KO
and Gunther,
and then then your other ones with Gunther and Kaiser and Thea and Bronson Reed, who would kind of align himself with that bloodline, and if you did it that way. Not to mention for AJ, he's got Braun Strowman down here that could go, and it can be that mid guy that could be in the heavyweight title picture, could be in the mid card title picture.
could be literally everywhere. I mean, Ryan, you being the wrestling guru and being completely unbiased, who's got the best men's division, women's division, tag team division? Unbiased. And I'm only asking you because you are thy guru.
I mean, let's just look at it this way. Your first 5 male picks are Roman, Brock, MJF, Oba Femi, and Ethan Page. So 3 main stars, 2 developing stars. Fair enough?
Are you discounting development?
That's what I mean. You have 2 developing superstars, Oba and Ethan Page.
Yeah.
You've got 3 main eventers. One is way undersized compared to the other 2. But you've got 3 main eventers. MJF's not a very big guy.
No.
Okay. TJ has Damian Priest, who's on the uprise. It's really cool to look on this sheet because you know where TJ's is because it's the middle of everything.
It's easy.
And me and yours is the one that keeps rotating.
It's easy.
But he's got Damian, Jacob Fatu, who I don't disagree with him at all, is going to become the stud out of the Bloodline group. Braun Breaker, we all know my feelings on Braun Breaker. LA Knight, yeah, don't disagree with that one either. And then Solo Sikoa, kind of a reach in my opinion. I just don't see the star power in Solo.
I can understand why TJ picked
But I
it there because
understand his
he
pick.
wanted the package group and wanted to make sure he was getting the package group.
Exactly. Don't hate the pick. Just would I pick him at 5? Probably not.
Yeah, but look who I got after him that was still sitting there.
I understand that. You did, but you Solo, you probably could have easily went all the way to round 8 and picked Solo. Logan Paul, I don't think was in either one of our radars.
No.
Rollins kind of was, and Rock kind of was for me. But you would have been safe with Solo and Logan Paul being round 7 and round 8, in my opinion. Me, I took Cody 1, Drew, Kenny Omega, John Moxley, CM Punk. That's 5 main eventers. That's 5 megastars. Kenny Omega is coming back up from injuries. He had the same injury that Brock had, the diverticulitis. So he's coming back. Moxley is by far the best guy on AEW, whether he bleeds or not. Cody is the guy. Drew, to me, is the best bad guy there is. And then CM Punk is kind of that guy that can play both sides. He's 47. Is he still the main event guy? Those top 5 picks, men-wise alone, you can pick it either way. Do you want development? If you want development, then AJ went the right way. You want your main guys that aren't like on that level of top guys yet? That's TJ's first 5 picks. You want the guys that are the top guys? That was my 5 first picks.
So
You know what I mean?
there's gold in everything.
Yeah, because like TJ's guys are like, they're not mid-card title guys. They're not the main event title guys yet, but they're right in the middle to either be that guy or stay in that mid-card level. LA Knights was at that US Championship level this past week with the Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga attacking him. It's going to elevate him back up to that main event picture. He can bounce back and forth. Solo can bounce back and forth. It's however TJ books it. Jacob is definitely on the uprise. Damian is definitely on the uprise. Women's wise, you get Britt Baker from me. Great pick. I've got Tessa. I've got Charlotte. Now I have Rhea, Chris Statlander, and Stephanie Valkyrie. TJ has Alexa Bliss, Athena, Liv Morgan, Bayley, Tiffany Stratton. He again does that. He's at that same boat with his picks. Yeah, you have Bayley who's been to the top, Liv Morgan that's been to the top, but the other ones, Alexa's working her way back up. Athena, she's been the Ring of Honor Women's Champion for a year, but they really haven't done anything there. And then you have Tiffany, who is now a champion. So
he's got championship caliber
he's got
across
that
the board.
level. You can also count into mind my tag team is Chelsea and Piper. So, and then as other tag teams, you took FTR, which they wasn't making it out of the first round if any of us had those picks. TJ took the New Day, who's on a revival as a heel.
Oh God, yeah.
I took the Sons of Texas mainly because I wanted Dustin. Sammy's kind of a bonus in that situation, but they're becoming very popular in AEW and Ring of Honor. They're the Ring of Honor tag team champions at the moment. The Murder Machines, for me, kind of the same boat. It's Brian Cage and Lance Archer. You guys know this.
I love
big
Brian Cage.
I'm a huge Brian Cage fan. So to get him and have Lance Archer and be able to break him up if I need to is going to be perfect. TJ has the Acclaim. The Acclaim's kind of been in turmoil. There's been notes of them breaking up here of late, but still, if he takes it back to Scissor Me Daddy, the Acclaim's the Acclaim. The War Raiders, they're not the Viking Raiders anymore. They're back to being the War Raiders. Great tag team for big guys. Gorilla Destiny, the GODs, they are who they are. Tama is outstanding. Tongaloa, not so much. But Tama makes Tongaloa look better. And then he has the Usos. The Usos are the Usos. He has the two most historic teams in the WWE in the last 25 years. That's just looking off of the first 5 rounds.
I mean, hey, I got hammer in something. Come on. And Gallus is great. The Guns are great. The Motor City Machine Guns. If I wanted to, Alex Shelley's going to be a champion again.
The only one of your tag picks that I don't agree with is Gallus.
Really?
I don't like Gallus at all.
I love Gallus.
I do
Both of
not a
them.
Gallus. I am not a Wolfgang, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey. I don't like any of them. They're just not. They're mid-card NXT guys for me.
I think that's where we kind of like they're a tag team that I have faith in enough to fight any of these and either win or lose. When and I hate to bring this out there because you'll turn this around and be like, they're a good hand, and I don't mean that. Is when Edge was coming back, who did they send?
I don't disagree. I don't like the Gallus tag team. So make them individuals, they're great. Tag team wise, yeah.
But
They don't move the needle.
Back to your women's. You forget to mention. You mentioned that you got Rhea Ripley from me. I feel, Britt Baker. I have Jordan Grace. Fallon Henley is probably the best woman in NXT. Deanna DePrazo?
She's
kidding
the best.
me?
She's the best in NXT as far as the ones that they developed.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair. Why? Who's number one?
Well, I mean, you have the NXT Women's Champion later on in your board.
Yeah, I do.
And I've got the other two that were the stars that came out that have recently signed with them.
Deanna DePrazo? Name ring a bell?
She's very good.
And then Roxanne Perez, who ex-women's champion. And guess what? I don't have Booker.
I know, but I have a thing with, if you notice, none of my women are little. I have a thing for like when it's the little women beating the bigger women. It's like, I can believe it when it's like Bryan Danielson beating Randy Orton and Batista. You can't tell me that 98-pound Rio or or whatever her name is at AEW is going to beat somebody bigger. Same way, that's why I'm not an AJ Lee fan. As much as everybody loves AJ Lee and she was so great, it wasn't believable to me because she was so much smaller than everybody.
So TJ, have you finished your board?
Yeah, I told you. Outside of the Roman, I'm good.
Nobody on Ryan's board?
I'm good.
He's not a trader. He doesn't like trading. He doesn't like making it fun.
I just like what I got.
I'll trade you.
I drafted who I wanted.
I'll trade you Nikita Lyons for Julia Hart.
No, I'm good.
So Julia Hart was his 10th round pick, and Nikita Lyons was your
10th round pick.
10th round pick.
Mm. You want Moose? I'll trade you Moose. Good, because I wasn't trading you Moose anyway. Ooh.
TJ,
Yeah.
supplemental. Braun Strowman for Nick Aldis.
Nope. I had a shot at Braun. I took Bronson Reed.
Let's make this. I know we're making this up as we go, but it works better that way. Once this podcast ends, that free agent pool's open of everybody that didn't get signed, but we're only allowed to sign 5 free agents. And I do this after we talk trades because then you can't trade them either.
I don't even remember who's
Wait.
left.
Ryan, why don't we call it at a certain point and still do those 5 free agents on the stream? That way it happens in real time and we're just not like,
I'm done trading.
If we're going to sign a free agent, we have to make a Facebook post.
I think what AJ was saying is let's just sign those other free agents right now.
yeah. Well, because the thing is,
But I have to think about it.
but the faster you are with typing,
You make my life difficult.
the faster you are with typing, the faster you can get whoever the heck you want. So,
But
What are
yeah,
we-
that's the idea.
Where are we supposed to type them on the draft sheet?
Where's the other draft paper at? I don't have it.
you should have them both.
All right, I see it now.
So we've done our supplemental. We've done our major draft. Everybody else is a free agent. TJ's good with trades. Ryan, are you good with trades?
Trading is now officially locked as of 2:35 p.m.
Okay. All right. I
And we're-
just stole the Hardys.
And we're Wait a minute. What are you typing on?
The draft one?
Yeah.
You're typing
Like the
in
results?
the draft roster? Oh, you went
no.
down one. All right, fine. We're
I
good.
just grabbed Adam Pierce. Everybody's able to see where I'm looking and everything too. Ryan, I think, just took Sean Spears. Are you taking the whole group or just Sean Spears?
Just Sean Spears.
TJ grabbed the Von Erichs. Ryan took Sean Spears, Sol Ruka, and Jack Perry, which good pick with that CM Punk stuff. I grabbed Brian Danielson. Right, we're allowed 5. I have pretty. Trying to kill dead air, boys. You really hurting me here.
I got Ivy Nile. I thought you would announce it.
You have a voice? Ooh, that could be a good one. Well, since you took that. Ugh, 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 ugh.
This is where I put myself in a bad situation.
You know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger. I don't think he did it. He didn't. What's Christian Cage's group? What's it called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Ryan.
Ryan's not home right now.
I just can't think of the name of it.
The Patriarch.
Thank you.
Patriarchy. You're taking the whole team?
Yeah, you didn't say it was just.
So you're taking Christian Cage, Killswitch, Kip Sabian, Mother Wayne, and Nick Wayne.
Well, I can't. Nobody took Nick Wayne or Kip Saban, right? I don't think
No,
so.
nobody took Killswitch either.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, if that's the case, did anybody take American Made?
Yeah, he took the Creed brothers earlier.
Oh.
Oh, do I want that to be my last pick? Crap. No, he's not going by that name anymore. So, I finished with my free agent signings just to get us a little more of a roster pull for everybody watching at home. I took Adam Pearce. He's going to be my GM. The Hardys, Brian Danielson, the Patriarchy. That's Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, Kip Saban, and Mother Wayne, and Edge.
I'm taking the rest of the delete instead of Jack Perry. So that gives me Hangman and Jack Perry.
So that gives you Hangman and Jack Perry and the rest of the Elite.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I already drafted the rest of them.
I know. I'm just helping us out here. You see what I did?
No, I want.
I mean, I'm good with that. You had to bold it. And for everybody watching at home, we'll get a picture of the full draft board later on in the day on our Facebook page so everybody can get a view of it, take a look at it. And
If you're gonna use the team, at least spell their last names right.
was it me?
No.
Oh, I just threw it in there because AJ was like fucking rattling shit off real quick.
VON. Eriks? No.
I was gonna go correct it after.
I mean,
If there's anybody on there I wanted, I didn't want
what's funny is you got Nick.
disappear.
You got Nick Aldis, which great pick. Great pick. I think Adam Pierce is another NWA champion.
Hmm? Yeah, I'm making this call. Gonna go ahead and cut that.
Who are you getting rid of?
No Kingdom.
Really? Because that's what don't tell me. Mike Bennett, and crap, who's the other one?
Matt Taven.
Because I assume they can't be a team.
Your last two picks is going to be Michael Cole and Corey Graves,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to put them together.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you went and selected Tessitore and whatever.
Ryan, don't mind me. I'm just
Where
making
is Corey Graves announcing now?
NXT.
NXT.
Like full time?
Yep.
Weird. With Booker?
And the other guy. It's a 3-person broadcast team.
Is that just until Pat can't on Raw?
No clue.
Probably.
Did you already fix it for the Von Erichs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just resizing everything. I'm going to shorten Motor City Machine Guns. We know who they are.
I always put MCMG.
All right, boys. Well, everybody else after your 5 picks, kiss them goodbye. They're gone until maybe we'll do a halfway draft where we could drop 1 or 2 and pick up 1 or 2. Might be a thought. And that's a spider. That's a spider.
Do I take the Hurt Syndicate or do I take the Bullet Club? Thoughts?
I would take the Bullet Club because you could do stuff with Cody, CM Punk, and all that stuff. But I really shouldn't be helping you because you're a competitor. But then again, I just want us to put on a good product.
Well, you already took the guns, so that means my Bullet Club will just be Jay White and Juice Robinson.
Boys, we've been going for 2.5 hours with this.
Oh. It's shorter than the NFL draft.
Yeah, thank God we didn't take a couple days.
Oh, I got another couple. I just thought of that. Sweet. We've got Juice and Tony now. Oh my.
I might be making some changes.
I took with my 5 picks Sean Spears, Sol Ruka, The Elite, Jack Perry and Hangman Page, Undisputed Kingdom, it's Matt Taven, Michael Bennett, and Warlow. And the Bullet Club, Juice Robinson and Jay White. Now, can you get us the wheel generator thing up?
Do you want it now?
Yeah. You don't have to have it on screen. Just up. Just all 3 of our names.
Okay, I got it. Saved it from last time. Great.
Spin that wheel.
DJ, I'm moving your shit down a little bit.
Whatever you do, you dog. I don't even like
spinning the
the
wheel.
draft sheet. I don't even need anymore.
I hate you, Ryan.
My first?
Yep.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we have SmackDown, Raw, NXT, AEW, TNA. We're gonna pick out of those 5 which company we are, and then that's the list of champions we're using. Championships.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So that you're representing that brand. With that said, I have a strong feeling that AEW is not getting used because I'm taking TNA. Granted, I don't know what my mid-card championship is yet. I won't know that until January 19th when they reintroduce whatever Moose is bringing in as the old X Division title. But I will use TNA, and I will use TNA pay-per-views and all of that stuff.
Okay, so am I spinning the wheel now with just me and TJ?
Yep, and I'm going to say odds are that TJ is going to go second again.
Okay, remove Ryan. And survey says it is TJ. Who are you
So
taking?
you have Raw, SmackDown, AEW, NXT.
SmackDown.
And AJ, you get to pick either Raw, NXT, or AEW.
With NXT, do I get like New Year's Evil, Vengeance?
You run their pay-per-views.
Well, they're technically not pay-per-views.
Their pay-per-views.
They're pay-per-views.
I'm considering their pay-per-views.
And if I were to take Raw, does that mean it's split between TJ and myself? So we both have half the card.
Yes, but we would make it where like both of you have 4 matches each. So it'll be an 8-card match for you guys. Every pay-per-view is an 8-card match. And if it's joint pay-per-views, then it's 4 for each of you.
Every pay-per-view is an 8-card. That's too much because they only do 4 or 5.
That's the max.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take NXT.
All right. So that means you get the NXT title, the NXT women's title, the NXT tag titles, the North American title if you choose to use it. Or no, the NXT title, the men's North American title, the women's title, the women's North American title if you choose to use it, and then the tag titles.
The men's and women's tag titles, or there is a women's tag title?
Well, the women's tag title would be among the 2 of you, because the women's tag title is used among all 3 shows.
So how do we determine who uses the?
That would have to be an agreement between you and the other guy on that show.
Well, that means he's gonna have. He could possibly have 2 women's tag championships on his show.
How? There's one set of tag titles. There's only the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
So he could use that, and you're saying he could use the NXT?
No. You have the NXT title,
Yep.
the Men's North American title,
Yep.
the Women's World title,
Yep.
the Women's North American title,
Yep.
and then the Men's NXT titles.
The tag titles.
Yes.
What about
TJ has the WWE the WWE title, the United States title,
Yep.
the Women's WWE Championship, the Women's United States Championship, and the WWE Tag Team titles.
So there is
Then,
no NXT women's?
No, there's only the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
Oh.
So if you want to use them, if you both want to use them, then it goes back and forth between the two of you. If you guys don't want to use them, then there is no women's tag team titles.
I thought there was an NXT women's champion.
They unify them. They unify them.
Since nobody took Raw, can I substitute the men's US title for the Intercontinental and run the men on my show with the Intercontinental and the women on my show with the US title?
I guess. So your men are the Intercontinental Champion and your women are the US champions.
Basically.
Is that so you don't get yourself confused?
A little bit. And I just thought it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if it was that way in real life.
Are you using the WWE title or are you using the World Championship?
The SmackDown, the Cody's belt.
For the women's as well?
Yeah.
10-4.
So we're doing this, Ryan. Are we gonna tell everybody who our champions are going to be?
Wouldn't that be the next episode?
We could set champions now if you'd like.
If you want to set a champion, set a champion. I'm not setting champions. I'm having tournaments.
I'm not setting champions.
Okay. I was just asking a question.
I gave you an answer.
Now we're running in real time, right? As far as like, however we're doing this, there's a Royal Rumble coming up? Or can we just kind of do our own thing?
So I have an idea. I pick 10 superstars. Ryan picks 10 superstars. You pick 10 men's. We all go on to WWE 2K with the 10 we've picked for each of us. Computer run a Royal Rumble. There's your Royal Rumble winner.
Works for me.
Same thing with the women's.
I'm gonna run this through GM mode. Or the universe mode. I'm running this through universe mode. So each week, if you guys can send me what your or when we do our matchups on our show next week for your first weekly show, I'm gonna run them through the universe and simulate it all.
Because I like the idea for at least the Royal Rumbles for that, because then you could run storylines based if your superstar wins.
So then the way that would work was whoever wins the Royal Rumble, they're gonna face their world champion at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a 3-show card for us. We're gonna do. There's 3 of us. We'll do 12 matches. That gives each of us 4 matches to book.
Yep.
WrestleMania. So, like, if one of my guys wins, then I have my WrestleMania match set. You two then have to build through Elimination Chamber to get to your WrestleMania match.
Well, so on that, see, this is where it gets confusing for me. If we're doing Royal Rumble Elimination
How long
Chamber,
have we been on air?
2.5 hours.
I'm thinking we ought to cut it. I think we're good on air, on live.
Yeah, but
I think we should figure these details out in the background.
Yeah, but I like talking like this.
You do you. I
But
don't care. I'm just
you-
listening at this
You
point.
were
That's all
wondering
I'm
what
saying. dude.
pay-per-views were. We were playing it as we're starting this week, booking our first match, and we're getting to Royal Rumble. When it's Royal Rumble, that's the pay-per-view we're booking. When it gets to Elimination Chamber, that's the pay-per-view you're booking.
So screw like New Year's Evil, Vengeance, Great American Bash.
Yeah,
that's-
you don't.
okay.
I never. That's what threw me off when you asked me those questions.
I was just
We're booking our shows to go to each pay-per-view.
okay. I got you.
But instead of being all of our pay-per-views being together, we're each booking our own individual pay-per-views except for WrestleMania.
Hey Ryan, what time's your football game?
8 o'clock.
We got time.
Do you understand what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So like when we get to elimination, like Royal Rumble, we're doing the Royal Rumble match together, but we're each. Let's do it this way. We have our big four: Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Those are the 4 pay-per-views where all 3 of us will come together and book a card. 4 matches each.
Okay.
All the other ones, when we get to the pay-per-views, that's a pay-per-view, but we're each booking our own pay-per-view.
That's fine.
That's
I
completely
like
different.
that. I like that.
So like we get to Elimination Chamber, you're booking an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. TJ's booking an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I'm booking a. And if we want to do something together, then that goes among the two, whoever you're doing it with, and it just stays that way.
Yeah. But yeah, let's call it here. Not saying we will have one today, but we might have stuff coming up out in the next couple days. Ryan, if you can get the pictures of, I don't know how good your handwriting is. It's probably chicken scratch, so maybe not.
I can redo it.
I can also grab photos and everything if I could pull it off that way. Check our Facebook page for the full draft board. But we'll see you on the next show, everybody.
Sorry we took so long. At least it wasn't an NFL draft.
Yeet.